All right, what's up, YouTube? This is Canto's finest taking over Peruvian's finest. So, on the previous video, looks like he got 4 Prism Stars and a couple secrets, 1 secret and a couple GXs. So we're gonna open another pack box of Lost Thunder. So hopefully, we predicted that maybe each box has 4 Prism Stars. So we're gonna crack open this box and see what's gonna happen.
Let's get that 8-hit box.
No, we're planning to get maybe, hopefully, is that full art Professor Elm. So as you can see, 36 lovely packs.
More packs.
Nothing beats that
Fresh
box smell.
Oh, it smells like. Oh, snap! There was a pack hiding. Damn.
All right, since this one was hiding, we're gonna open this one first. So, all right, thing about me is I struggle with opening packs right now. So, all right.
Ooh, nice.
So first one, we're gonna start off with the Hoppip, the 40 HP one, which is really good for Lost March.
Yeah.
So pick a pack Durant for your Mildex, Cupchew, Fanfi, Reverse Litleo, ooh, Hollow Dialga, Energy, Moo Milk, Fairy Charm Grass, Ninjask, and here's a code.
Hey, free code for you guys. Hey.
All right, let's start off with the left side of my left side.
All right.
Cool. Oh, I see a black border.
Ooh, nice.
All right, so Chansey, Pachirisu, Poplio, Spinarak, Ninkata. Ooh, another Ditto.
Ooh.
Miltank, Metal Energy, Mantine, Ariados, a Fairy Charm Psychic.
All right.
So Fairy Charms, they're pretty decent, especially in Sylveon decks. If you if you guys still wanna keep playing that trolley deck that Sylveon is. Oh, this is what I was talking about. I have so much trouble opening these.
I think I get them from like the top and then just rip it in the middle.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Sensei.
I'm Sensei. What many packs, man?
All right.
So many packs. Oh. Go for it.
All right, so we got Combi, Litleo, Cutiefly, Hoppip, Eevee, Reverse Cupchew, and we got a Lugia GX.
Ooh, nice.
So this is a pretty decent one. Psychic, it does 30 damage times the amount of 30 to your opponent's active Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it already hits a base of 30 plus an extra 30. And it looks like we got a Sudowoodo, Counter, Gain, and Go-Go. Yep.
I think I've noticed too, because I've only been playing this game for a few, but I've noticed Pokemon that are colorless and energy, you can splash them in basically anything, right? Because
yeah, you can, especially especially with decks that can accelerate energy pretty quickly.
okay.
Then Lugia isn't a bad tech, honestly, especially when you play against decks that like require a lot of energy.
Yeah.
For example, like Metagross and stuff like that. So,
All right.
Chikorita, not to for the Lost March. We're gonna put all our Lost March up here.
Cool.
We're gonna put Hondour, a Alolan Diglett, which is a sleeper in the pre-release, especially because you can search your Pokemon for a basic.
Okay.
Trico, ooh, Reverse Suicune. So this one has the ability which once during your turn, when this is your opponent's active Pokemon, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a Lysander pretty much.
Was it?
Yeah, so it's a Lysander, and then if you add, it has a 1 retreat cost. So if you add a skateboard, that's free retreat. So you pull off some spicy combos off of that. Lantern, Darkness Energy, Kecleon, Aether Foundation Employee, and Curlia. All right, so we're gonna start off with this pack with Skiddo, Onyx, Ralts, Cyndaquil, Pineco, Reverse Pachirisu, Entei, Fairy Energy, Electropower, Delibird, and Bayleaf. It sucks that there wasn't no Meganium GX. I would really love a Meganium GX just because it's really underrated grass Pokemon.
Yeah, they'll probably make it soon. They may like mimic QGX.
Hopefully. Moraine, Yamask, Stunfisk, Lavitar, Litwick, Reverse Pickpeck, Umbreon. Okay, so Umbreon is actually my favorite Pokemon. So having a reprint of Umbreon is pretty sick.
Ooh.
So Lightning, Girafarig, Carbink, and
Shiinotic.
Shiinotic. All right, yeah, I've always had trouble pronouncing that one. Those double I's throw me off. All right, so next pack.
Holy snap! Look at that mouth.
That's like me when I'm drunk and I eat tacos. It's like my mouth opens that big.
Oh shit!
So this card is actually pretty decent in the pre-release, especially with the Follow the Wound. I actually snuck in a win with this card.
Yeah.
Don't expect to see so much play with it, just because it's decent. It's not that good. It's not the best. There's so much better cards I can snipe, but overall, it's a pretty trolly card if you ever want to use it.
Yeah, you can like draft this stuff too, right?
Yeah. So Dedenne, Cyndaquil, Wurmple, Poplio. Ooh, a reverse holo Sabritska. Oh, there it is, Meganium. So let's see what Meganium does. It says once during your turn before you attack, you may use this ability. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, that card you could, so it's pretty much like an extra. Wait, let's see. So that Pokemon, put the card on top. The basic Pokemon. To evolve it, you can use this ability during your first turn. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it's pretty much a first turn evolution.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Force of Giant Plants, but really nerfed. Yeah, so Sableye, Brony, and yep. So yeah, Force of Giant Plants is a card that got banned recently because of all the decks, especially a lot of grass decks that abused it. Like there's item lock decks that abused it. There's just so many cards. It wasn't really good for the game, but oh well. There's Pigpack, Durant, Cubchoo, Fanfy, Wurmple, Reverse Spinarak, Smeargle, Water, a Morty, which is pretty good. You could probably take one of these into Psychic decks. So if one of your Psychic Pokemon has been knocked out the last turn, your opponent reveals their hand, choose 2 cards you find there. Your opponent shuffles those cards into their deck.
So just types 2 cards. Oh, you get to look at the cards.
Yeah, you get to pick 2 cards, and then Snetler and Quilava. All right, try to speed things up a bit here. So looks like we got ourselves Mareep, Marini, Snubble, Slugma, Pickpeck, another Celebi. I was gonna say Sableye. Celebi, Prism Star, Moltres, Psychic, Lampent, Grovyle, and Venture Bag. So yeah, so Grovyle is pretty good, especially for Sceptile decks. It allows you to search for grass Pokemon. So it's like, if for those of you that used to play back in the good old black and white days, it's pretty much Garchomp. Gabite, the one with Dragon Call. Allows you to search for dragons. So, okay, Litleo, Cutiefly, Hoppip, Eevee, another Hoppip, Reverse Beautifly, another Beautifly, what the hell? Fighting Energy, Alolan Dugtrio, Pinsir, Choice Helmet.
I'm thinking this Choice Helmet, man.
I know, I'd rather have the Choice Band. I'd rather do more damage than to receive it. Unless you're playing Wailord.
Yeah. Stall.
Just stall.
Mancata,
Blitzel, Slowpoke, Bruxish, Lavatar, Ninjask Reverse, Steelix, Fighting, Grovyle, Custom Catcher, and Fairy Charm. Fairy Charm Dragon, but I mean, that's good.
1 GX. Let's come on.
Yeah, we haven't really been hitting those GXs, so we think we only got the Lugia, I believe, right?
Foil.
Yeah, it was just the Lugia that we hit. Oh,
let's go.
Sad. Tangela, Alolan Vulpix, Snubble, Marini, Cyndaquil, Kalili, Heatran, Darkness Energy, Electropower, Bellybird, and Bayleaf. Hold on, let me put this one right here. Alright, so next pack. Alright, I saw a black border, so
more here.
Trico, Chansey, Pachirisu, Poplio, Spinarak, Thunder Mountain, and Sceptile GX. Alright, cool. So Sceptile GX, it's a pretty good attack. For 1 attack, you discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So for 1 energy, you do 60 damage, plus you get rid of those double colorless. It works well against Zoroark decks. It works well against the Garbodor deck because of the rainbow energies and stuff like that.
60 damage is pretty good.
And then Thunder Mountain is great for Thunder decks because now they need 1 less lightning energy to attack. So then we'll finish this off with a Skiploom, another Lost March staple.
Yeah, it's uncommon, right?
Yeah, it's uncommon.
Cool.
All right. Mareep, Wurmple, Jigglypuff, Alolan Meowth, Cubchoo, Reverse Marrow, Unknown, Grass, Xatu, Sableye, and Brioni.
Okay.
Just let me adjust.
3 more packs from that side. Oh, 4 more packs.
All right. Litwick, Chikorita, Natu, Houndour, Alolan Diglett, Entei, and a full art Shuckle. Oh, look at this beauty.
Shuckle.
So Shuckle, what it does is triple poison. So it poisons your opponent, but in between turns, instead of adding 1 damage counter, you add 3.
3.
And also its ability, it's called Protective Shell. So any Pokemon that doesn't have 3 or more energies can't attack. So if you have an attack and it's only 2 energies, you can't do any damage to Shuckle. So if you guys, I was thinking of like taking this in Rayquaza, just because I know a lot of, I'm not sure if a lot of decks could hit it for like 1-hit KO it, but still like having this extra attack in just for like, just to stall a little bit while you set up, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So then Metal, Kalili, Dedenne, and Heracross.
I wonder why Shuckle GX out of all the Pokemon I could have chose.
Hey, don't fuckle with the Shuckle.
Hardy boy.
All right, Chikorita, Scyther, Marill, Onix, Morel,
First Dialga.
Dialga, Espeon. So we got the Espeon Umbreon combo.
Nice.
So a Water Energy, Lampent, Grovyle, and Adventure Bag. All right, 2 more packs on this side, and we still got another half of
Jeez, 18
packs. So we're starting to get the decent hits right now. Oh, watch me struggle.
Go, man, go.
I can't do it, Papa. All right, I gotta open it upside down. All right, cool. So Blitzel, Slowpoke, Brexitch, Larvitar, Carbink, Reverse Hollow Cascoon, Unknown Hand, Fire Energy, a Professor Elm, and a Trumbeak, and Pupitar. Nice. So we're getting all our Lost March stuff right now with our Professor Elm. Last pack on this side. All right. Let's do this. All right. Wurmple, Moraine, Yamask, Stunfisk, Larvitar, Carbink Reverse, Wobbuffet. What does this one do? So as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, Prism Star Pokemon in play, both yours and opponents can't attack and have no abilities.
Oh, so it's an anti-prism.
It's an anti-prism.
Yeah.
Ooh, we should start calling it that. Wobbuffet anti-prism. Morgania, and then Lost Blender and Silcoon. So, all right, cool. So this is the first half. Pretty decent hits. We got a couple of reverses. So we got
Prism Stars, a full art, 2 GXs, and 2 foils.
Yeah. So it looks like. So it looks like one half of the box has 2 Prism Stars, and then. So if our prediction was correct, we should be getting 2 more Prism Stars in the second half of the opening, and maybe, hopefully, like 1 or 2 more GXs.
Let's get a Hyper. I want to see them change ones. What do you think, in your opinion, is the best Prism Star in this set?
Best Prism Star? I don't know. It's just it's just each of them is good in their own way. So it's like this one would be good for mountains, and then this one would be good for like having an extra basic. Okay. So it's like it really depends on what deck you play. And I think this is another Prism Star right here. So okay, Larvitar, Slowpoke, Cubchoo, Alolan Diglett, another Natu, and we a second Ditto. I was gonna say Diglett. Beautyfly, Fire Energy, Kirlia, Aether Foundation, and Quilava. Wow, so what the hell? That's so weird. 2 Dittos in the same box.
In my research, how many different Prism Stars are in this? I think like 10.
There's yeah, I think so. I know there's also Luzamine and Heat Factory as well. I'm not sure what other Prism Stars, so we'll find out. So Pickpeck, Scyther, Stunfisk, Chikorita, Alolan Meowth. Actually, this is a pretty decent card. You could sneak in some knockouts, especially first turn if your opponent does not have a bench.
Yeah.
If you go second and you attack and they have 70 or less HP, you win.
You win.
You win. So Durant, Marina, Whitney, Flaffy, and Kalele.
Nice.
All right, let's see what's going on in this pack.
Dun, dun, dun.
The old school Pokemon logo. Love it. All right, Merle, Wurmple, Litwick, Combi, Moraine, Reverse Silcoon, Toxapex, Metal Energy, Alolan Diglett, another Professor Elm, and Minna. So it looks like you get a pretty decent amount of Professor Elms in the boxes. So I think you could, yeah, it's pretty good because then you can get your playset of Professor Elms on just one box. Very few times there's boxes that could kind of change the meta a bit. I feel like this is one of them that could just slightly change, just because of the more like GXs and more support that it gives to like every single deck. So I love this box. This is one of the best boxes. Spinarak, Poplio, Morelli, Chansey, Trico. Ooh, that reverse hollow Nagadagle. Ooh, say this one for me. Dustox, Darkness Energy, ooh, Nestball, Kecleon, and Sightseer.
Hey. There's no Sightseer full art, is there? I think there is coming in the next.
In the next, I'm not sure actually.
Could have sworn I saw on Facebook some full art.
Yes, because Facebook never lies.
No, dude, no, the picture I saw it in Japanese, man.
I hope so. That'd be a pretty cool full art.
Go.
So Brexish, Durant, Mareep, Fanfi, Ninkado, Flaffy, Reverse, ooh, that Giratina, Fire, Fairy Charm, Go-Goat, and Shuckle. So even the Shuckle, like the regular Shuckle isn't even that bad. So when you play this card from your onto your bench, onto your bench from your hand, then you could search for up to actually 3 basic energies and send them to your discard pile, and then it's attack for 1 grass. You could attach 2 basic energies any way you like.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Then Nagel for the Blissiphion deck. Let's move this guy out the way. So Pachirisu, Hoppip, Carbink, Blitzel, Onyx, Grovyle. Oh, this is pretty good. Shedinja, Fairy Energy, Spell Tag, Cascoon, and Wait and See Hammer, which is one of the weirdest names for a card. It's like, oh yes, let me play Wait and See Hammer. So pretty much what this one does is that you can use this card if you're only going second on your first turn, and you could automatically discard a card energy from your opponent's Pokemon. So you slow them down for that turn, which is it's pretty good, especially when you're playing against a setup deck, or when you're playing a setup deck and then you need more time. That's actually a pretty good card, but I don't see a lot of play in it. But oh well, we'll see. Routes, Dedenne, Cyndaquil, Pineco, Eevee, Reverse Jigglypuff, Corgifus.
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
No, I think it's
Corgifus?
Corphorigus.
You don't even shows.
So this is actually a pretty good card too. Discard any number of your bench Pokemon. This attack does 30 times, 30 more for each bench. So what you want to do is you want to do this. This is a decent deck, a budget deck that you could build. So if you have this on your bench and then you use this attack, so you discard this, and so then on your next turn you use this ability, you bring it back and you add 2 more damage counters. So say you play 4 of these, so you're hitting 120 plus 10, and then
you just bring them back with 2 damage counters.
With 2 damage counters, so you're doing additional, I believe it's 80 more damage. So it's a pretty good combo. Lightning Energy, Morty, Carbink, and Shitonic.
And the Giratina is it's a basic, right?
Yeah, it's a basic, so you can just play it onto the bench. Yeah, so that's another deck you should be on the lookout for.
Nice.
So there's so many decks that you can build, especially with Lost Thunder coming out. So Slowpoke, Cubchoo, Alolan Diglett, another Natu, Chikorita, a Reverse Hollow Zatu, and another Nagadagle. That's pretty cool. So of Grass, Hitmontop, Faba, and Electabuzz. So Faba, choose a Pokemon tool or special energy card attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon or any stadium cards in play and put it in the lost zone. So if you're playing, for example, a Zoroark deck and you discard, if you discard most of their double colorless, and if you just want to be a dick, then you could send the last one to the lost zone. Which, knowing me, I'd probably do that. Alright, so it looks like I saw a black border. I'm not sure. Litleo, Yamask, Skiddo, Chansey, Snubbull, Xerneas, Prism Star. So we're getting a lot of like extras Prism Stars, but we do have 4.
Alright.
So this should be our last one, if anything. So Grand Bull, a Water Energy, Girafarig, Mixed Herbs, and Stantler.
Cool.
Alright, so we're almost
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs.
9 packs left. Alright, cool. So Wurmple, Litwick, Combi, Marini, Lavatar, Reverse Bruxish, Blissey, Psychic Energy, Grovyle, Custom Catcher, and Dragon Fairy Charm. Alright.
Look at all the Natus.
I feel like we should get at least one more GX.
Oh, definitely.
Hopefully. So Chinchou, Hoppip, Pickpeck, Slugma, Poplio, Reverse Blizzy, and called it Macargo. GX, our second one. Fighting Energy, Zudowoodo, Choice-Man, and Mantown. So what's up with you and like repeats?
I know, right? I want to see some Alolan Ninetales, man. I want to see that long ass text.
Oh, the long ass text that specifically adjusted for Alolan Ninetales.
Yeah, man.
So how about this? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put these 4, and the rare should be in the back.
Card trick.
So Metal, Fairy Charm, Skiploom, Pinsir, Durant, Mareep, Panfy, Nincada, Meryl, Reverse Lantern, and Electivire. Alright, that's not bad, but we got another Skiploom, which is good.
So far we got 4 GXs.
Yeah, we got 4 GXs, 4 Prism Stars. So yeah, it looks like every box has 4 Prism Stars. So if you like collecting them, or if you're looking for something in particular, you'll have a high chance of finding it. Hopefully, because it looks like we're getting 4 per box. So Cyndaquil, Poipole, Combi, Houndour, Cutiefly, Reverse, Scizor, Fairy, Whitney, Flaffy, and Kalili.
Right.
So we're down to our last 5 packs. So I will take the extra Lugia and we'll open that one. Alright, so Dedenne, Cyndaquil, Pineco, Eevee, Bruxish, Reverse Slugma, Fortress, Water Energy, Kalili, Dedenne, and Heracross.
Alright. I'd say save the Zeraora for last.
Save Zeraora for last? Alright, what should we pick? What should we go with?
Go with the Lugia again.
Lugia again? Alright, let's see. Please, Lugia, let me open you. Alright, cool. So code 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So Ninjask, Fairy Charm, Moo Milk, Fire Energy, Hoppip, Pickpeck, Slugma, Poplio, Litleo, Poipole, and Toucannon. Toucannon Sam. Just put this one on the side. All right, 3 packs left. Celebi. All right, cool.
No. One more hit, please. Pokemon gods. Arceus. Help us.
Oh, Lord Arceus, please. Wait and see Hammer, Cascoon, Spell Tag, Psychic, Morel, Mareep, Wurmple, Jigglypuff, Alolan Meowth. Ooh, there it is. Heat Factory and Tapu Koko. So Heat Factory, you pretty much send a Fire Energy to the Lost Zone, or you discard it. Oh, you could discard it. Yeah, so you send it to your discard pile, and then you can draw 3 cards. It's like it's a better version of this other statement called Scorched Earth. The only thing is Scorched Earth could be used for fire and fighting.
Nice.
So this one's just exclusive to fire, and while the other one was, yes, this is a Tapu Koko right here. So you may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, 30 double colorless, and then Flashing Bolt. This Pokemon can't use Flashing Bolt during your next turn. It does 120. It's okay, but the promo Tapu Koko is slightly better.
Let's go for that balloon, Lucian.
All right, so okay, so looks like we got 5 or 4.
4. Oh, wait.
No, we got 5. Yeah, we got 5 Prism Stars. So is there
Yeah.
anything else? Yeah, 5.
Alright.
So between 4 and 5. There's a Zoodoodle, Counter Gain, Go-Go, Polpio, Combi, Hondour, Cutie Fly, Chin Chow, Reverse Stunfisk, Hondour, and Fairy Energy.
Last pack. Pokemon Aurora.
Oh, let's do this.
The newest mythical released in Pokemon. Oh, actually, no. It's now that little bolt thingy in Pokemon Go, right? The Meltan.
I believe so. Yeah, the Meltan. Yeah. That card was that Pokemon was a little weird. It looked like the Snapchat ghost had a screw on top.
Can't we get it?
All right, let's see. Last pack. Okay, so we're starting off with the overpowered Grass Energy.
Nice.
Hitmontop, Faba, Electabuzz, Carbink, Chikorita, Scyther, Meryl, Onix. Ooh, Reverse Shaman and Pyroar. All right, so looks like we got.
Actually, yeah, we seen this is the first 4-hit box.
So we only got 4 GXs, but we got 5 Prism Stars, and we repeated. We got the same Prism Star in the same box. That's kind of like weird. Hopefully, you don't get that much weird luck with your boxes.
Guess we're gonna try. Boom! This Elite Trainer box. Hopefully, you get the goods in this one. This one's a 8 pack. So yeah.
Oh, please, Lord,
We'll be
help
cracking
us.
this right in a bit.
So just stay tuned. Thank you so much for having me. This was Kanto's finest, Mike D. This is actually the first box opening that I've ever done.
Nice.
So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much. We're gonna be opening the new Elite Trainer box right now. So hopefully we'll get some better pulls.
All right. Later, YouTube.